This is the Horse Radio Network. This is episode 126 of Horse Tip Daily, a different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you one day at a time. Enjoy today's tip. I am Glenn the Geek, back with you from Lexington, Kentucky, and you're listening to Horse Tip Daily. Well, we finished up last week with our Equestrian Life Week, highlighting some of the videos that they produce over there at Equestrian Life. And this week, we're back to normal schedule. And today we have with us international dressage rider Debbie McDonald, who's co-host of the Dressage Radio Show. As you know, Debbie's an international dressage competitor, trainer, and teacher with Olympic and World Equestrian Games medals. Well respected throughout the world for her talents, Debbie is a sought-after clinician, and she is one of the co-hosts of the Dressage Radio Show. You know, we get more fan mail, actually, for Debbie than I think any other host on any of these shows. So she's very popular with her fans, and everybody does enjoy her tips. This tip is taken from episode 34 of the Dressage Radio Show in a conversation with Chris Stafford. And if you'd like to hear the whole show, please take a listen in to dressageradio.com. Well, here is Debbie and co-host Chris Stafford from that show.
Turnout is really, really important, and I want to really make that our tip of the week and emphasize how important turnout is to our sport. So what thoughts do you have on that, Debbie?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to turning out a horse, I think there's a lot of pride that someone has to put into that. And whether you're your own groom or you have a groom, I think that it should truly be one of the top of the list. When you want to go out there and show your horse off, you should make sure that it is looking its possible best. And that means a lot of spit shine and clean legs, no shavings in the tail. Whether someone chooses to clip whiskers or not clip whiskers, or whatever that case may be, people have preferences, and that is still has no bearing on the turnout of the horse. And it really discourages me when I see horses going in the horse shows, and they go in the first day with, I would say, marginal-looking braids. Certainly nothing that I would say was stellar, but nonetheless, the horse was braided. But then to see that rider allow the horse to go back to the stall and continue with those braids for the remainder of the show, to me, is not acceptable. First of all, it would be like you braiding your hair really tight and leaving it in. I mean, it's not comfortable. They want to rub them, and they itch on them, and then some people shut the doors so that the horses can't rub, and it's just, to me, not acceptable. I mean, I think there should be a score on those tests for this because it does really, really upset me to see those things going on. Like I said, it should be a reflection of the rider when a person goes in the arena and goes down center line. So I would really like to see good horsemanship come back into the sport in that degree.
Oh, great advice. But it's all about giving a good impression, and you don't want the judges to be distracted about the things that are offensive to the eye and are noticeably, not up to a standard that you would expect of people that are showing off their horse to the best of their ability, right?
That's right. I mean, and it even goes as far as somebody cleaning up their area around the stall. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just respect. It's just nice to take a rake. It takes less than 5 minutes to rake up the shavings that you've cleaned from the stall and the hay that's been thrown around, and just wet down your area and keep it raked. I mean, those things are just, they're little things that really mean a lot about how you care and take care of your animals, I think. It really shows how sincere you are about what you want to present.
And self-respect too, respect for your own horse and your own turnout, and that will come across from right back in the barn at home all the way to the arena. So I think that's sound advice.
Well, thank you to Debbie and Chris for that. You can hear that whole show, which was quite fascinating, at dressageradio.com, episode number 34. If you want to drop me an email, it's Glenn with 2 N's at horseradionetwork.com. And let me know if you're enjoying the show, or do you have any specific tips you want to hear about, or any experts that you want to hear on the show. And of course, don't forget to check out all the other great shows at horseradionetwork.com. I'll be back again tomorrow with another new expert and a different horse tip. Until then, stay safe, everyone.